Hey, everybody, is Coffee and Politics online with Sydney. I had to calm down after the TRO was granted by Judge Moyer. I attended the session. What was being argued today? That there wasn't enough specificity in what the city could be allowed to do if council voted and approved those four agenda items. Specifically, item 4 was the biggest one, where there wasn't a dollar amount
To be made based off of this kind of blank check situation with these agenda items. So, agenda item number 3 can be discussed tomorrow during the special meeting. We are not sure what will happen tomorrow if the special meeting will continue, seeing that the bulk of the agenda items will not be present and can't be considered as part of the special meeting. Now, in 2 weeks, there will be a hearing based on you being granted a TRO. There is a follow-up for hearing. It will be done via Zoom. Judge Moyer allowed the opposing and presenting counsel. I have to travel to George Allen to actually be in the courtroom for this hearing. I kind of hate that because I would like to attend this hearing. So they typically don't give you the Zoom link when you are part of the public, so you can't watch the proceedings. So I am going to have to figure out a way to hear what's going on during the Zoom meeting, the Zoom hearing. Sorry. This is a win for the public. It's interesting that council goes on break in July, so technically, all of the information that is needed in order to relocate staff, if you're going to sell a municipal property, what that forecast looks like, the cost associated with that, what is the potential revenue that will be gained by that. All of that information does have to be given to council before a decision can be made. So it's going to be interesting to see if ACOM, the CDRE, is going to give the Dynamic 9 this information so they can say the burden has been met, and the mayor putting this item on the agenda still this month before council goes on break. So technically, if someone's going to do a good job with providing this information, they will need more than 2 weeks. But have a feeling we're going to see this crop back up in 2 more weeks after the hearing of the TRO, that Mayor Johnson may possibly put this on the council agenda. June 24th, I believe, is what I had heard Councilman Grizzly say when he was speaking to a reporter outside of the courtroom. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because, baby, this is one rocky ride. You'll see Councilman Basadula on the news this evening, if you haven't already, given his thoughts on the outcome of this. It's been rushed. It's been rushed. It's been rushed. It's been rushed. And we knew that it's been rushed. So if you have signed up to speak tomorrow during the special meeting, still go. still speak. And I was informed as well that the Dynamic Nine has come up with a new way to fund the move and the demolition, which is to use the water utility as a source of funding for this. So not only property owners are you going to fund this with your property taxes, everyone who gets a water bill from Dallas Water Utility will have additional fees put on you to fund this. I don't know what needs to happen to piss people off and set the city on fire. And I'm not saying literally set it on fire, but y'all need to get some Bunsen burners put underneath y'all behind, because I will say I watched my water bill go from $70-$80 a month, and I got 2 teenagers, 2 dogs, to over $200 a month, and my usage has not gone up. It is fees that's causing the water bill and my gas bill to be so daggone expensive. You guys need to let your council member know that we're not funding their move, demolition, or sale of this 1,500 Marilla municipal property for a stadium, for a redevelopment, for whatever, and you'll end up having us pay twice for it. You're gouging the residents and the taxpayers of the city. So let people know, and also let Councilman Jesse Moreno know, because I got a post that was made in Nextdoor that he hasn't heard from any of his constituents saying that they want him to vote to keep City Hall. So the feds, funky East Dallas Democrats, I thought y'all had been vocal and had given Councilman Moreno an edict that he needed to vote to keep City Hall. So I would reiterate your message. Make it a poster, make it a billboard, but make sure that you all are flooding his email, his phone calls, his voicemail, every mode to get in touch with him. Use it and let him know, because he is claiming no one has told him to vote to keep City Hall, and the people that are in the farmers market are telling him to vote to demolish City Hall. So his district is more than just the farmers market, because it goes all the way between districts 7 and 9, John West, Buckner Terrace, that whole area. It extends all the way out there. So you guys let Jesse Moreno know where you stand with City Hall. Okay? Especially if you are in favor of keeping it, because financially it's not making any more sense. Okay? Alrighty, guys. I will be in touch with you all to update you on tomorrow. But the TRO was granted. Still show up to meet and speak before council tomorrow, and make sure that you are letting people know, letting those council members know, the Dynamic Nine that are voting and digging their heels in to get rid of pay for City Hall, to get rid of for redevelopment. Downtown, if they want to redevelop downtown, there needs to be a plan and implement it, and not go after the next shiny thing that developers are saying that we need. All right, guys? So hit me in the inbox, comment, share the video, the live posting. Make sure everyone knows the TRO was granted, except for item 3, and there will be a hearing in 2 weeks. All right? We'll see you later.